It's time to just say what it is so that you can stop being embarrassed and harboring that guilt. I literally spoke what I saw because I was in shock.
Said Junior has severe cerebral palsy and fetal alcohol syndrome. This is why his voice is so high-pitched. The internet likes to say that he has cry-do-chat, but he doesn't. It's cerebral palsy and fetal alcohol syndrome. He has poor laryngeal, I guess that's how you pronounce it, control. And the reason he always seems congested, this broke my heart, y'all. The reason he always seems congested is because the things he consumes goes into his lungs instead of his stomach.
For a quick second, it really looked like Chrisean Rock was finally getting her life together, like things were about to calm down. But just like that, everything flipped again. And now all eyes are back on her. And this time, it is all about her little boy, Chrisean Rock Jr. Because at 2 years old, people are starting to notice something is not right. And the internet is going crazy calling her out, saying she has been hiding what is really going on. And honestly, the more people look, the worse it seems getting.
Hey baby Jesus, I see you standing up, shorty, moving around. It's cool. I like how you try to walk. That's crazy. He like literally picking himself up and like walking across the sidelines of it. Like you know how when you first start swimming at the pool? You okay? Papa? You doing good.
She keeps trying to act like everything is perfectly fine, but now that image is starting to fall apart in a big way because there is only so much you can hide before people start putting the pieces together. And lately, she has been way more quiet than usual, which already has people talking, while at the same time, she is trying to switch her whole life around, stepping into a new lane after signing with X-Rumble Fighting Championship, and even planning to step into the ring soon, like she is ready to prove something to the world. And with Blueface nowhere around, it really felt like she was serious about changing everything, until she opened her mouth on that podcast, and suddenly everything people suspected started spilling out in a way nobody expected.
Say if someone, a doctor, anybody speak against your kid or yourself, then you should not accept it, bro. Yeah. Anybody, if they're guessing or whatever, no, the word said what the word said. God said what the God says. I don't have to accept what you. So it's really like me, like protecting a revelation that I heard from the Lord over my son. Yeah. And then it's like redirecting that energy back to that mouth, that tongue, that powerful tongue.
She went on and straight up denied that her son has any kind of problem, even with people online and reports saying the opposite. And instead, she said she would rather believe in faith over what doctors are telling her, making it clear she is not listening to anyone at all. But people have been watching for a long time now, noticing how he cries, how he cannot walk or talk yet, and how she always has to carry him everywhere. And that already had folks worried. But then things got even heavier when her own sister, Taryn Alexis, spoke up, saying there was a lot going on during the pregnancy, including drinking and warnings from doctors about complications, and even claims about serious health issues where doctors suggested safer options that were ignored, all while decisions were made for reasons that people now cannot stop questioning, especially knowing how everything played out after her relationship with Blueface came to an end.
And they said you had chlamydia, your motherly instincts kicked in. Why didn't your motherly instincts kick in day one when you gave birth? Why? Because I was there. It didn't kick in. It didn't kick in. When the nurses came in and told you, can they talk to you about yourself? You're like, no. You just go ahead and put it out there when I was wrong. Yeah, and they said you had chlamydia. Your motherly instincts didn't kick in. They said we had to do a C-section. Guess what? You refused. You didn't want to mess up your little tattoo. Or you didn't want to get cut, right? Oh, all right. Where your motherly instincts was at then? Because you sent through that infected canal, right?
Even Carlissa Saffold stepped in and said things were not supposed to go this way, revealing that keeping the baby was never part of the plan. after early warnings about possible issues, but those warnings were brushed off and treatments were ignored, like everything would somehow fix itself. And even when she claimed she was working day and night with her son, nobody really saw any progress. And now that he is 2 years old, people are finding it harder and harder to defend her, especially after moments where he sounded sick and people feared something serious like respiratory syncytial virus, while she played it down until things got so bad that she had no choice but to take him to the hospital because it became too much for her to handle alone.
It's crazy because as soon as he take this, he coughs up a lot of phlegm. Look, he don't even want it. He know what this is. Let me mute it before y'all try to play with me because he gonna be coughing because the medicine. Oh, okay. That should get rid of his cough. See, he just coughed it all up. Good boy. Good boy.
So I sent this video to my homegirl who is a pediatric registered nurse. And I asked her specifically, I said, friend, doesn't this sound like RSV? Sent her the video. She said, absolutely, that sounds like RSV. And the only reason why I know about RSV is because my grandson had it when he was 1 year old, way back in 2017. He almost died, y'all. My baby almost died.
And if that was not enough, there are even more claims coming out saying she ignored major medical advice, including reports that her son may have fetal alcohol syndrome, which doctors said could have been managed early on. But instead of sticking through the process, she reportedly backed away when things got hard and expensive, convincing herself it would all fix itself over time while also missing appointments and avoiding checkups because of fear of what might be said, both by doctors and online. And instead, she turned to church, seeking healing there, even placing her son on the altar, hoping for a miracle. While people close to her, like her former friend Janet, tried to warn her that things were getting serious, but she still refuses to accept that her child may actually be getting worse.
Her in denial of stuff is like, you can't help people when they're in denial of what's actually going on in reality. Like, I get, oh, we're all prayed up, we just have faith, but faith comes with work. You just can't have faith and just sit around and have faith. It's like, you got to put the work in too.
So now people are left wondering what kind of change she is really chasing. Because if nothing shifts for her son, then all these new moves mean nothing. And the internet is not holding back at all with what they are saying about it. Chrisean Rock can go to hell for neglecting her son, Chrisean Jr., letting him fall off the bed and leaving him on the floor, eating him milk in bottles at 2 years old. My 2-year-old ate lamb chops, mac and cheese, and potatoes last night and chicken Alfredo tonight. Girl, is you cool? Does she not understand that doctors are appointed and anointed by the Creator? She knows what's up. She just doesn't want to do anything to help him live. At this point, let Chrisean do what she wants to do. What's done in the dark will come to the light. And now everything feels like it is building up to something bigger. So go ahead and say what you think, because this story is far from over. And you already know we are going to be watching every move closely until the next update drops.